Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Teddy with Paradise Spas. Today I want to go over with you the hot tub chemical kit that you're going to be getting free with every purchase of a hot tub. Our hot tub chemical kit is actually a compact model. It's designed for ease of use. Whenever most companies actually give out a kit with their hot tubs, they give you an abundance of chemicals that you don't know what's going on, you don't know how to use them. And right now we're looking at 4 main chemicals. Some companies give you 12, and honestly it's just a burden, and it's over encumbering. There's no need for all that, and then you're trying to mix all these chemicals, you don't know what's going on. Here we have 4. It's really hard to mess up. So let's go ahead and start with the 2 of a mixed batch actually. So most hot tub companies separate these out. They separate the pH and alkalinity out. We do not do that. There's a specific reason why we do not do that with our starter kits, and that's because pH and alkalinity go hand in hand. Whenever you increase pH, you're going to increase alkalinity. There is not that I know of, any way or method that you can actually increase the pH without increasing the alkalinity. So it just makes things more confusing whenever you have an extra 2 bottles that are telling you they do a set thing, but they actually mess with another chemical within your system. So we actually like to keep these 2 abundant, actually bundled up, and making it easier whenever you're going to testing and stuff like that. Now, moving on from that, we have our chlorine. This is our chlorinated granules. The reason why we use granules instead of liquid is because of the life shelf. You usually get about an extra 2 years out of chlorinated granules in comparison to what you would get out of just liquid. Now, as in for the chemical you're probably going to end up using the most of is this. This is your cleanliness chemical, and this is going to help with a lot of the with the bacteria within your hot tub and stuff like that. So 9 times out of 10, whenever you're going to refill, it's going to be this bottle that you're going to be wanting to purchase. But this is pretty standard and simple. There is another chemical that some hot tub companies use, which is bromine. We prefer chlorine because it's actually a more affordable usage. If you go to bromine, it does last a little bit longer, but it can get really expensive. And if you're not managing your hot tub well and you're having to drain and refill your hot tub quite often, it's going to get really costly. So moving on to that, we have your staining scale. This is just to clean up residue for your hot tub. This is something that you would use just to make sure that whenever you're getting all that grime and grease and all those, there's like a little layer or ring that would happen on your hot tub after multiple uses from body film or body oils or anything like that, that'll actually build up. This is actually to help and clean that. And that's literally the 4 main chemicals you're going to need within a hot tub. It's very simple, very easy. Most of them are probably going to go off of cat film, but we do have in our kit a measuring cup in case you have to do smaller dosages. With that also being said, within our chemical kit, we give a instant test kit. These are actually pretty important to be able to determine where and how well your spa is doing. Generally, most information whenever it comes to the test kits doesn't really go over like, hey, you need to test before you do your chemicals to see exactly where you're at and then do your chemicals. Most people, whenever they get into testing and they start using the test kits, they just dump a bunch of chemicals in there, then test, and they don't have a baseline, so then it's hard for them to predict where is it going, what's going on, and some of those chemicals haven't even actually dispersed well enough, so it could really affect that. Also, with your chemical kit, you're going to get a complete guide. This is going to tell you everything you need to know, all of your maintenance, all your weekly maintenance, your startup, your cleaning your filters, all of that kind of stuff. It's going to go over all of the actual levels and the teaspoons that you need to be putting in, the amount you need to be putting in. It's really simple, really easy. And then you can come back to us, and it also has a troubleshooting guide as well in the back for any of your water issues that you could use as well. With that being said, you can always call in, ask us, talk to a professional. That'll always help the most. But I hope this information has helped you today. I appreciate your time. My name is Teddy with Paradise Spas of Lake Worth, Florida. Please stop by and check us out. Thank you very much.